If you're a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, how are you feeling right now? The Core 4 has finally been dissolved. Brendan Shanahan has been canned, and with the Sens and Habs exiting their rebuilds, playoffs are not really guaranteed. Still, all you want is an end to the tired 1967 meme. But is there a reason to believe that this could be the team that can capture that elusive cup? To be honest, I don't know. So let's talk about it. First, we can't talk about Toronto without talking about the noise. That noise being the pressure from the fans and the media. For years now, numerous Leafs have used it as an excuse, basically blaming the fans for their own shortcomings. And I'm not trying to just pick on Marner. I feel like I've seen this sentiment from Matthews, Tavares, and Morgan Rielly as well. But with Marner gone, maybe there's a void that can be filled with a guy who thrives in the spotlight. Whether it be Max Domi, Matthew Nyes, or William Nylander, or potentially even a newcomer in Matias Maccelli or Dakota Joshua. If even just two of those guys can embrace the spotlight and become locker room leaders, they might be able to change the entire culture of the team and help get the fans and the players back on the same page. Yet even if the Leafs buy into this new outlook, there are still concerns about how this roster is currently constructed. There is no doubt that the Leafs defense is the best it has ever looked in the Matthews era, and you could probably say the same for the bottom six. Yet, the top six looks the worst it ever has. The biggest question mark of the bunch is Matias Maccelli, who prior to last season looked like he might be one of the best young playmakers in the game. But by March of last season, he spent most game nights in the press box, being scratched in 17 of the Mammoths' last 20 games. Now, the hope is that he finds chemistry with one of Tavares or Matthews, but if he doesn't, the Leafs might have to rethink their entire top six. The final concern is that with the exception of the Bruins, I think you can make a case that every team in the Atlantic Division improved. The Habs' young core is another year older and just added Noah Dobson, who could probably be the Devon Taves to Hudson's Makar. The Sens will likely benefit from a full season with Dylan Cousins. The Red Wings finally got their goaltender in John Gibson. And I know we love to joke about the Sabres, but they were 8th in goals for last season. I also really don't see how either Florida team takes a major step back. So the question marks surrounding this Leafs team need answers from Game 1 of 82. Cause if the answers aren't there, they may dig themselves a hole too big to get out of. Okay, that's enough from me. Share your own thoughts in the comments.